This is a message to all the fake news agencies out there. Well, what a fine mess you find yourself in. Um, the cops in Calumet and Manitowoc County have a problem on their hands, a big PR problem. And there is a potential that their squad cars may be torched. There is a potential that their position may be overrun. There's a potential that they all may be targets. Okay, and then that goes for the entire state of Wisconsin. People are not going to like this when the truth comes out, and they're going to take it in a very, very negative manner. And who put it out there? Whatever happened to investigative reporting? Do you mean to tell me that all the news media missed dark green and blue? Do you mean to tell me that all the news media can't tell the difference between a one-tone and a two-tone, can't tell the difference between tint of glass, did not even remotely investigate this whatsoever, did not remotely investigate the claims, Teresa Holbach was burned in Stephen Avery's fire pit, and y'all made liars out of yourselves for your inaccuracies. Okay? You made liars out of yourself. You made liars out of your news agency. Do you believe it, in your opinion, faced with the information I'm providing you, that you just might be in fear of your life? If not, then I think it's a consideration that you might want to embrace. Okay? People are going to want to hang your ass. They're going to want to tar and feather you, run you out of town, if not sniper your ass. You're in danger. Now, that goes to all the YouTubers. Anybody that gets out there and sticks their face on YouTube, like I am, I don't have to fear. What do I got to fear? Ain't nobody gonna come kick my ass. You know? Stephen Avery, Brendan Dassey. Now, why? I'm truth. And people recognize truth when they see it. You see. And they recognize liars when they become exposed. So you've been running. See, they could not even remotely have done this trial unless they had the news media in their back pocket to poison the minds of the population and put Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey in danger. Not only in prison, but they get out of prison under Zellner's idea, then they're still just suspect, and Teresa Halbach's still dead. And the case has not been resolved. The only way the case is going to be resolved if the news media would suck up and say, we reported to you incorrect information, don't come kick our ass, or burn our station down to the ground. Okay, you know, I'm trying to tell you. Now, as for the YouTubers, all right, Eric Oze is out there running his mouth, and he's endangering himself, but yet he does not realize it. I tried to sniper Laura Evans so that she would get that fear factor, and dumb bitch can't understand shit. Okay, she still yaks right on. Didn't understand. Oh, I'm the first to admit I'm wrong. Bullshit. I had to get up there and sniper your ass, not once, but twice, 3 times, I don't know how many, so finally I freaking gave up on your dumb ass. Okay? Because you ain't learning. You're not learning. I'm trying to protect you from yourself. Now, if you don't start preaching that Teresa Halbach is alive, and you don't start preaching to the masses that there's more than one RAV4, 4, 5, whatever, you figure it out, but more than one. One's a 2-door, by the way. Actually 3-door and 5-door, but man, who's counting? Evidently you guys aren't. So, this lie perpetuated by the cops and you idiots not catching them on it, but pairing it out in one ear, out the mouth, no investigation whatsoever on your part. Okay? At least with YouTubers, we do more investigation. But still then, what the frick is their problem? They're endangering themselves. I'm not endangering myself. Anybody? Anybody? I'm not endangering myself. Stephen Avery, Brendan Dassey making a murder. I'm not endangering myself. They are. You are. You're endangering the cops. You're endangering the rioters. Okay? Because they wouldn't be out there rioting if you didn't lie to their ass. You know? This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. Okay? Not until the public says, I want justice. They wanted justice for Teresa Halbach, right? Well, now, Teresa, okay. Okay. How do you justify Teresa Marie Halbach exiting this world in Stephen Avery's burn pit on Avery's Auto Salvage in Two Rivers, Wisconsin, United States? That spot grid coordinate. But Teresa tunneled her ass all the way over to Trail, BC, and is now Teresa St. Jean Crockett, maybe, but you people have a problem. And you people made your own problem. And in your reporting, cops, news media, YouTubers, Reddit, all the articles, everything. And you jumped up there and you did that. And now you have to eat crow. You're going to eat more than crow. They're going to find out where you live, burn your house down. A lot of bad shit can happen. A lot of bad shit can happen. Okay? To prevent all the bad shit from happening, straighten the fuck up and tell the truth. Now, there will be fallout. There will be fallout. All right? But break the news. Break the new news. Break the truth for a damn change. And you might save your own ass. You might even save your company's ass. You're going to probably, in my opinion, save some people's asses, writers, cops, YouTubers. It's going to end bad if you don't do something about it now. Now that I told you, and you still want to go out there and tote the same lie, and you know that you got this today, means it's going to be worse. Worse. The worst case. And if I didn't put this video out and you did all that, maybe they wouldn't riot. But because of the fact I put it out, you know it. They know it. We all know it. That's just going to make it that much worse. What this means is this. The truth, me, has leverage. I have leverage of knowledge of an event that has a high probability of occurring. And I'm using that as leverage to get you to tell the truth. Smack you right in the forehead with a 2x4, because you're damn mules. But now it's time to pull your heads out of your asses and get your ass up on there and start saying, hey, investigative reported, making a murder, Manawha County, whatever you want to call it. Okay? But get the word out. The word is truth. Teresa Marie Hallbach is not dead. And Stephen Avery blood is not in Teresa Hallbach's vehicle. Those two things. Right there. So you better sing those two things, because if you sing Teresa Hallbach is dead, violence, and it's the same vehicle when Teresa has a moon roof, other ones have sun roofs, and this has a solid, the one that's on Avery Auto Salvage has a solid roof. How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you do, Pamela Strum says, we found two-door. She offered the information up. They didn't ask her if it was a two-door or four-door, and she made a choice. No, everybody didn't know until she gave it up, and the first thing she gave up was a two-door. Well, they're looking for a four-door. Oops, that doesn't make the news. Okay? Fake news is coming to an end. See, you eat yourself. You eat yourself. That's what fake news does. It always, fake news always gets exposed at fake news. You can fool all the people most of the time. Okay? Some of the people all the time, but you can't fool everybody all the time. And thus, the truth comes out in the end. So, why lie in the first place? To find out, discover where you're at now. Okay? The situational train in which you find yourself is the valley of death. Death to the lie. All right? And whatever happens because of that, I have no control over, except for give you a heads up that may very well be coming. Somebody can die over this. All right? One can die over this. More than one can die over this. And one of them could be you. Just telling you. Just telling you. Heed my warning, or don't. Proceed, quite literally, at your own peril. I told you so.